saw Riddles on the string. We're going to see Riddles again, and we're going to get set up here already against Apollo Kage.
Actually, it's going to be Zomba versus acola, which I thought that this would be
Oh,
safe
yeah,
for later,
sorry.
but
I couldn't see it.
we just see acola with the slow spin and Zomba with the squats, and he's got to be prepared to go up against the Steve. And we saw him have just the closest set you could ask for against Onan earlier. It's one of those sets where you were like, you saw game 1 and you thought this is going to game 5. Maybe not even now the way that Zomba started this off. He is ready to go.
He's angry. What? That was such a strong start, but of course, with those 3 upper strings, acola looking at him saying, I could do exactly the same thing right now. Those are the bread and butters that Steve's got early game here, trying to display that. You saw the spot dodge real quick, maybe trying to expect Zomba to try to get a grab. Oh, sneaks in with the back air.
And keeping the pressure on and catching those high recoveries, which we saw a lot from Onan. Zomba knows how he needs to tackle that now. He is warmed up and ready to go. But acola back on stage, not for long. The minecart gets stuffed out by the down smash, and like you said, Zomba looks like he's playing spitefully.
All right, 75% onto him, and he's playing a little bit drifted back right now as it's looking like we're getting set up here. The screen is still going on. I know stream definitely just paused, but the game must go on.
I'm turning around. I'll give you the radio play-by-play. Oh, okay, we're back.
I was like, wait, my eyesight isn't as good. Wait a minute.
No, me either.
Myself.
I would not have been able to tell you the stock count until somebody lost one. But I can tell you this much. It is still Zomba's lead, and he is only building it to 3-1 with that forward smash on top of acola, punishing just a couple of wayward options.
Oh, he is moving. So you saw that slide just to re-grab the gyro real quick to control the right side of the stage. See him now, going to try to extend the high recovery from acola. Oh, unfortunately.
There we go again.
Yep, oh, we're back, all right. Sorry, there's a few pauses. Double parry, though, from acola as he gets the grab. 128 for Zomba that he's holding on to.
Oh, and I like the... wow, the air dodge through taking out both blocks immediately. I'm shocked. I thought Rob was big.
Same, we were
Rob
talking
mates,
all the
where
time.
are you?
He's a skinny mini, apparently, going through those blocks real quick. Tries to get the down air, but I love the trip back from acola, though. He was able to actually avoid not just the down air, but go for a high recovery to maintain stage control first.
He needed to be more than creative to make that back, too, because there was no iron and no double jump either. Zomba, though, still on top of him like butter on a roll, and Zomba himself is on a roll at this moment with 113 on acola, and just letting that tech happen.
Yeah, not going to get the conversion off the gyro on ledge into the up smash, the Zomba setup that we've seen so many times before, but that follow-up off the minecart, you have nowhere to go, you're stuck, and he is going to be able to take that first stock.
Down throw, though, won't be able to find stock with those blocks in the way, and just a ridiculous mash out by acola.
That was insane here, especially at this percent, but the back air is going to act like the wall between...
Can we talk about
the freeze frame? The freeze frame. I love it. What a better time for it to freeze, though.
That's like those videos you see where somebody clips somebody, and then before the kill screen hits, they just cut to the victory screen. That's it. We just got a live version of that.
And then we get the players like just blown up right afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. What a performance for that entire first game from Zomba, though. Even with the creative recovery attempts from acola to make his way back to the stage, as well as trying to figure out a way to maneuver his way on the top of Zomba without getting caught by these uppers. Really good performance from Zomba.
Well, we'll see how things go on Town and City, which is the Game 2 counter pick for acola. And this is normally an incredible Steve stage, but I think more than anything right now, acola is just realizing, man, Zomba's movement is really, really good. I'd like to make things a bit simpler for me.
Especially right now with the way that you see that acola is playing more by the ledge at the very beginning right there, too. 72% onto Zomba, but contesting him with a nair on that top platform before backing away.
Not getting as much on these individual hits here at the start of this game, though, and now Zomba right back into things. Love the stall with the TNT. We saw Onan do some of that earlier against Zomba as well.
On that top platform, though, he was able to escape right behind Zomba, managed to make his way back, too. But that minecart isn't going to trip Zomba. He's going to be able to get the scoop up into the up tilt, into the up air.
Laser is going to go not unpunished. acola on top of things there. Footstool right there from Zomba. I'm pretty sure he was just trying to double jump away, but I'll give it up to him because it did work out. And now,
raise the roof. Gotta scoop him up.
I saw the crowd when Anathema won earlier. Saw them.
Gotta bend the metal though with the anvil though, falling right on top of Zomba's head. Taking the first stock already, looking better than that first game. He's also got the diamond ready if he has the opportunity to craft it. It's about getting around these barrages of back airs, though, that Zomba's beating him with.
Interrupting that laser, though. Zomba getting a little bit too overzealous right now, trying to throw out these projectiles to stop acola from mining, even up close, and does have to trade a hit there. And this is Minecraft Steve at his finest, right? When you can't just play your game plan and land on top of him, things start to snowball.
I like the interaction right there between the gyro and the minecart as well. Gonna make his own steal if he can. Up air coming in as well. He's gonna be able to scoop in with the minecart. Actually just throws back the gyro. Tries to go for the follow-up on the up smash, but going a little too far than he expected.
Yeah, Zomba's definitely too high for that. And man, perfect spacing on that side B, which is not something that he's had a lot of success edge guarding the Steves with, but certainly a little bit more against acola than against Odin. And just gets you never saw it coming. He's on the other side of the wall.
He sneaked in.
He hit him with the "Here's Johnny."
It's the Shining. I mean, hey, it's the season for it too. See him trying to sneak his way in with these backers. Now that he's got the diamond ready, trying to chase him. He doesn't really have the wood to work with though, but he's got enough for that minecart to definitely actually contest Zomba in the air.
And not only that, he's choosing great moments to either choose to contest Zomba or not to, because there have been a couple of moments where he's been in a really bad defensive position and he's actually been able to jump away and play very maneuverable in a sense where a lot of Steves are just trying to play for a counter hit. But that's why acola has had a lot of success in this game. He just hasn't been taking stray hits a lot, and that anvil's going to be enough to do it to even up the set 1-1.
It's always cheeky to it, whether it be to catch your spot dodge because it's active the way through, or you get the footstool into it. It's going to hit you real hard, especially on that last stock. So acola going to be able to even things up now.
And cooling things off, too. Again, I feel like he just kind of got run over by Zomba in that game one, where I feel like that happens more often in, like, losers finals, where you see somebody from the losers bracket running with a ton of momentum.
Yeah.
The guy who just came down from winners finals is like a sad boy, and so they just kind of get bowled over, and that's what we saw in that game one from Zomba, because he was playing with heat, but acola has slowed things down, and we're kind of back to an even keel as we head to game 3, and on Kalos, which is an interesting stage for the Steve matchup, because now, depending on where acola starts mining, he's going to get different materials. On that rim, it is all iron, but everywhere else it's stone, and that means that diamond comes at different times.
I'm so glad you highlighted that too, Kimona, because that's something to note when it comes to dealing with not just this matchup, but obviously counterpicking when it comes to stages. So opening up another door here for Zomba to have to worry about as the parries coming in from acola. I love the follow-ups, though, when it comes to not just the stall with the TNT to avoid these up airs, but more of a patient approach from Zomba when it comes to sharking acola.
Definitely been much more patient in choosing his spots right there, getting torched for a wayward decision. And there's that anvil again. It just catches so many options. And even if you choose one that looks right on the surface, like that shield that just drops
shield
out and
pokes
pokes
too.
you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He does it all. Great catch there from acola, though. Got the gyro in hand now, and Steve can definitely combo out of that. See him right now, though, running a little bit lower on resources, immediately going to the ledge to get that iron, and he might just do the same here.
And try to cut him off of that minecart here, too. You see the down tilts from Zomba, trying to figure out. It happened again right there.
That time it's because that anvil landed on a stone block that Zomba was standing right next to. Normally, he would have had the timing to shield it, maybe even parry that splash hitbox. Nonetheless, acola gets the first stock and some extra credit before Zomba can get one on the board as well. Now he's going to have to find a way to fight back against Diamond Steve.
I was going to say, yeah, now he's got the timing to be able to get that diamond. He just has it on deck, has 95% for Zomba. He doesn't want to take any more of this damage. Also, having a lot of space to work with, though. On top of the anvil, though, that actually snuck its way through. He tried to get the follow-up. The backer now coming in at 125 on a character like Rob, still going to be able to find its way through.
All the way across the stage, too.
Just Kalos.
Yeah, on Kalos' big stage. And yet, the power of Diamond prevails. Zomba, though, trying to show off the power of the Rob. Great, again, like that mid-DI that we see from acola right there to not get hit by that follow-up. Whether it's a back air or an up air, it's just impossible for Zomba to hit him.
The immediate reset, too, as he's still going to be able to not only hold on to that diamond, but keep on the pressure by the ledge. Where are you going to go? The up tilt and the anvil to meet you on your way down has been a crucial key component to this set, specifically this game right now.
Does snipe him out with that laser, though. acola trying to find his way back to the ledge, and yeah, just finding a lot of those crucial key tools that Zomba's having a hard time dealing with. And even right there, situations where normally Rob is so good in those juggles because he can't really contest him. But on the ground, Zomba finding some success with the arms anyways. That down smash, bringing this to one stock apiece, and with gyro, that means the world.
It was a little cheeky setup, too, because you saw how he just not only was grounded, but he just rolls behind acola just to see what he wanted to do right there. So he punishes the whiff on the grab. The up smash now, 130, as Zomba's on his last stock currently. Remember, we saw that he was able to even things up just a little bit before. Gets the gyro. Oh, tries to get the follow between the down tilt against the wall of the blocks.
Yeah, acola, again, the defense has been incredible from him right now. That's the last iron, but it doesn't matter. He jumps right out of it into the PBR back, or the Phantom Block reverse, to make sure that he gets that strong hitbox out where normally a Steve wouldn't be able to. That time, acola using that tech skill to its fullest to take a 2-1 lead.
And it could be difficult because you think that you figured something out when you had such an immense first game. It was very dominating for Zomba, but now as acola is sitting at match point in the set, this is your tournament life that you're fighting for in this next game if you're Zomba right now. So Zomba kind of a little frustrated, trying to figure out, all right, what do I have to do differently as we run it right back to Kalos?
And, I mean, we're going to have to see that game plan evolve yet again. And acola's, man, the combo game continues to evolve from him. I'm amazed that he just continues to take this as far as he does.
Oh, gets a dash attack, tries to catch a jump. It's like what you were saying, too. It's the defense play from acola is crazy. His micro movement to get the punish, the stall before he drifts back a little bit, the anvil. Finding Zomba again has been such a crucial thing that we keep seeing.
See, again, big damage from acola. I mean, yeah, like you're saying, just every single little tool in this matchup he is perfectly aware of. It's not only his own damage, but it's also what Zomba's trying to do. I mean, he's striking this perfect balance of preventing Zomba from doing what he's doing and also being able to initiate his own game plan, and that is the scariest thing to fight against.
He's like in the Matrix dodging literally everything. The minecart's coming onto the side, the amble coming in from the roof, then you have to think about the back air coming in too. It's just so many options that Zomba's taking into consideration while also figuring out a way, what can I do to get rid of these blocks while I'm just letting acola not only get diamond for free, but getting the extra materials that he needs. Nice IB drifting all the way down through the vertical walls of Kalos so that way it can actually be an active hitbox and get that stock.
And it looked like acola might have dropped that stock anyways, but Zomba went for that arm rotor because he knew it was a guaranteed way to take it. Almost had another crazy early stock right there, but couldn't find it. And again, people have really developed that counterplay to not put themselves in disadvantage where that arm rotor is going to hit. Zomba trying to find one with that gyro at ledge, though, just again, pixels off of every single big hit he needs to get back into the game.
And that's something else to highlight, too. Something that we haven't been able to see Zomba have the opportunity to get set up is the gyros by the ledge. And it's just the difficulty of acola mixing things up between the minecart and the blocks. I like the timing on that spot dodge, though. Tries to chase him with a back air, almost connected.
Again, great drift there from acola. Down air's not going to be enough to take him off from the side with that sour spot, but the sweet spot is just as nice for Zomba, who is playing with a huge deficit, but he brought himself all the way back into this.
Oh, that was beautiful, but the up smash to answer him right back. Stock a piece right now as Zomba is fighting for his life. Here we go, though. It's the bread and butters and all the extra damage, 55% after he just came back.
That is so much. Again, just off of one single hit, and acola's not even, again, parrying a lot of these landing aerials from Zomba, but he is still anti-airing him so effectively and getting that damage. And that's what's really amazing me about the way that acola is starting these things. He's not even doing the traditional Steve versus Rob things. It's just like that right there, you see how much it gives him.
And that was my first impression when I saw acola as a player, when I saw him at Summit. It's very unorthodox. The double tilt, though, the trip into the side B, a lot more of this damage getting tacked on by Zomba. He's seeing the opportunity. He's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Just a couple more might do it, but getting caught in the minecart. acola, though, not able to connect the sweet spot to take that stock. It is a huge break for Zomba. He has one more chance to stay in this set, and he is given it by acola. Just the big blast zones of Kalos mean the forward smash is not enough.
Oh, unfortunate, too, because that was the window of opportunity. Literally tied in percentages right now. You see Zomba just jumping away. This is a very similar situation to the last set that we saw with Zomba.
Keeping the pressure on. acola gets diamond tools now. If he so wishes with Zomba out of nowhere with a back air. Vicky, we have a set.
We are getting so many of these Game 5 opportunities that I'm so happy. It really highlights the talent that we have in this top 8. How close these players are when it comes to figuring out not just the matchup, but adaptation.
That's one of the things that makes Ultimate such an exciting game to watch right now is just the parity. The skill level is so even among these top-level players that it feels like any time you roll into a tournament, it's nearly impossible to call who's going to win.
We've seen one clean 3-0 in this top 8 so far, and it was the very first set that we saw between Apollo Kage and Ned, just to put it into perspective. It has been an insane start to our top 8.
And it continues to heat up. Game 5 goes to Town and City. Again, a stage that Rob can do a lot of damage on, but the Steves love it here as well, getting to mine this wood, getting to use a lot of this stage control to their advantage because Steve loves these flat stages, being able to anti-air everything, and that is exactly where acola has not only started things, but has continued to make them shine.
Let's see how Zomba takes advantage of these platforms himself. Oh, tries to, he knew it was coming too, but it lasts for so long.
And that Anvil is just so active, but Zomba keeping the pressure on. Acola off stage right now and going right towards Zomba to keep things going.
Delete whatever L you're trying to make right there, all right? Got to get the back air going to break right through those blocks here, too. See him on the other side as he's going to be able to craft just a little bit. He's got the diamond ready once he has the opportunity to craft, but Zomba going in for these high recoveries, having to try to avoid the minecart. He gets propped up. What a straight
into the gyro.
right there. Yeah.
Into the gyro, which was still spinning on stage, and that's why the minecart immediately just
Stopped.
exploded. That's a huge break for Zomba.
Oh, that was disgusting. What an answer right back out of the parry.
Off of the parry, which again, we've been talking about. Acola hasn't gotten tons of his big moments off of those parries, but finally finding one there gives him the lead, and without any rage, Zomba can't take the stock, and he's going to take a beating in return.
And he had a call out right there, too, from the high recovery on the minecart. He was ready to catch the end of that minecart with the up air. Okay, damage, though, coming in between these no blocks into up airs and the fair as well here.
Great roll there by Zomba, though. Didn't want to get caught by that splash hitbox and air dodging away again. But that back air was a little bit too telegraphed. Acola able to fight his way out of that disadvantage. A scary spot to be, and it is a 3-stock-to-1 lead. Zomba feeling the heat right now. Can he step up and turn things around? It has to be now.
He turned around when he came back from the heaven platform. Acola didn't give him the roll, but he does give him the grab instead. He needs this right now. He needs to play exactly what we saw in that last game. Tosses the gyro right back, to Zomba as he's fighting for his tournament last stock.
Going for the down throw. Does not find the up air. Again, Acola with an amazing mash out and then an air dodge out. Zomba with an up throw on the center platform will take the stock, though, and we are back. 1 stock behind, though, for Zomba.
Does get that diamond now. This is the win con, and this is going to be the worst situation to be in if you're Zomba. Look at all the damage coming in as well. 75% already.
Ooh, that juicy landing there, opening up so much for him. Maintaining that stage control around that crafting table, though. He doesn't want to let Steve get things to keep on snowballing. Even with those diamond tools, he just wanted to have as little control over the game as possible. And here comes more.
This is how it spirals right now. Up tilt, doesn't get the up air. You see Acola DIing not only just away, but drifting right underneath him too with the air dodge.
And Zomba just trying to hit the lowest back airs you've ever seen. And then up tilt barely enough to stuff out the anvil. I don't even think Acola had the resources to throw one out.
Micro coming in. Regrab on the gyro, though, as the dash that comes out and the punish on the up smash. 93%. He's doing it. He's managing to make his comeback. But is it going to be enough when Diamond is a factor on the board?
This is a game. Zomba with an air. You can't see it, but Acola taking a licking.
That would have been it. That would have been insane right there if he could get the connection from the gyro into the side B. Doesn't give it to him, though. Acola still living on the center stage.
Oh my goodness, and Zomba moving at the speed of light right now to hold on to this stock. Just can't keep up the pressure as Acola backs off. Out there's going to get a juggle, though. Got to be mindful of Acola's landings.
Oh, almost gets the back air right there, too. Avoids not just the minecart, but avoids the up smash attempt, too. Acola now going to be able to just try to craft rather mine as much as he possibly can, because look at the limited materials that he's working with right now.
And 2 pieces of iron, though, might be all he needs, and he goes right in with the powered rail minecart. And just as it looked like Zomba was going to claw it all the way back, Acola takes control again and closes it out in Game 5. It's a heartbreaker for New York's Prince. And for the young prodigy from Japan, he is once again going to continue that streak of 4th place or better at every tournament he's ever been to. I cannot stress it enough. He's never placed below 4th, and he will not do it this weekend.
Claims more tags, claims more players as he moves on through the losers bracket. But that's going to be it for Zomba's run here at Let's Make Moves Miami, but he played his heart out. I'm honestly impressed. He gets like a power-up inside of him every single time he's in those last stock situations, and it's very intense, but I was even sitting on the edge of my seat having to look back behind me to see what was going on. Yeah. But that was insane right there. Great performance from Acola as he is once again going to be waiting in